any movement towards regional peace in the Middle East, a nuclear Iran. Because if Tehran is able to build nuclear weapons, it will be able to bully the region, to rebuild Hezbollah, to reestablish an influence in Syria, to embolden the Houthi pirates in Yemen who have been firing ballistic missiles at Israel every single day. And smaller countries like Bahrain, like the UAE, instead of being able to move towards greater peace and integration, are going to be looking over their shoulder at the nuclear bully in Tehran. And that is why a nuclear Iran is a threat to Middle East peace. And if we want to see a future of regional integration, like I do, of peace with Lebanon and Syria, they have to be freed once and for all from the clutches of the Iranian regime. And if Iran gets nuclear weapons, it will keep them under its claws. States is demanding Iran cannot enrich uranium at all, block its path to a nuclear bomb. The Iranians are insisting on continuing to enrich uranium. They've already made enough for 10 nuclear bombs. So Israel is preparing for the possibility that talks may collapse and military option may be the last resort. And Israel has twice in history saved the world from authoritarian regimes on the cusp of nuclear weapons. 1981, it took out Saddam Hussein's nuclear reactor. 2007, it took out Bashar al-Assad's nuclear reactor. And I think the whole world is grateful now that Saddam Hussein and Bashar al-Assad do not have nuclear weapons.
In Iran, and as I said, American AI companies, ISIS and Al-Qaeda, all of these are being used together, and high-tech US companies, to help the Israeli regime carry out murder and slaughter. But again, as I said, I have no option. Either I have to discontinue doing interviews and I have to get rid of my cell phone as they've advised. That's not possible for me because I'd be silenced. Or I have to keep my cell phone and leave the family so that at least they are safe and my neighbors are safe and my neighborhood is safe. So this is the dilemma that many people in Iran, I assume, are facing. And this is all being carried out with the help of American citizens, American armed forces, European armed forces, European companies. All of them are working together against Iran. And you see that regional companies are either with them, no one is with the resistance. You know, let's be very clear, except for Iran and Yemen, no government in this region is pro-resistance. All the others, it's just show. They're doing trade and business. There are groups that are opposed to the regime. There are people that are opposed to Zionism and ethno-supremacism. But the regimes, they're all in bed with the Israelis, and they are either actively helping them or they are allowing the Americans to use